everybody. We are live. How are you all doing this evening? We thank you for being a part of our journey. And today, this evening, I have my wonderful online business partner, Vida. You have seen us together many times, so we are here this evening just sharing with you again to let you know that we are here. We're telling you about our online business, and we just want to talk as regular everyday people. We want you to know that we are part of the regular everyday people, but we have found a wonderful online business that is changing lives every day. So for those that are watching me for the very first time, I am Sonia Burton Thomas. I'm a Jamaican. I'm a Christian. I'm a wife. I'm a daughter, I'm a sister, I'm a friend, I'm a professor of nursing, and most of all, I'm an online business owner, and I'm coming to you live from New York. Guys, I am so excited when I come on here and say that. So over to you, Vida. Tell them all about yourself.
Hello. Good evening, good afternoon, good night, good morning, depending on your time zone. You have just seen that we are so excited. My name is Vida. If you are seeing me for the first time, my name is Vida Dongyem. I'm original from Ghana and Carrollton in the US, Connecticut. I'm a mom, I'm a wife, a nurse by profession, and proud digital business owner. Today, we're just going to talk about online business. If you are seeing us, stick to us until the end of this life. We are so excited. Special today is Wednesday to be here with you guys. Thank you for watching us and stay with us till the end of this life.
Yes, and my friends, we are here, and usually every week we come here and we talk about something about our online business or about life in general. So this evening, we want to just discuss this question: what have we gained? What have I gained? What have Vida gained? And maybe you listening, what have you gained from taking a step back? This is important. It's very important in our lives as human that we reflect and we reflect on the journey where we are now and what has brought us here. So for us to go forward, we need to take a step back. It's important that we do that. So this evening, the question is, what have you gained? So what has Vida gained? What have I gained from taking a step back or looking back on our life? So over to you, Vida. Let us hear.
Yes. Sometimes you need to pause and go back.
Yes.
Anything that you are doing, sometimes you just need to take a break. For instance, we are both nurses. Sonia is professor of nursing, and I am a bedside nurse. We need sometimes we need to take a break. When you keep on working, and you don't take a break, sometimes you are exhausted, you are confused. Even when you get to work, you give it to the patient. When you get back home, you give it to them because you are so tired. But when you take a break and you pause and you rest and you relax, we all know in the health sector, especially the cognitive level, when it's so tired, it cannot function. When you don't sleep enough, your brain cannot function. Even your body itself, when you are tired, exhausted, your brain cannot, your body cannot move on. So sometimes you need to take that break, rest, relax. Especially the nice workers, if you don't sleep and you come home, you're confused. You need to sleep and get that energy back. When
Yes.
you don't sleep, your cognitive level is not
Mhm.
functioning.
Yes.
So we need to take so in the business to when you are doing the business, sometimes you need to take a pause and come back. Taking a pause is not like quitting the job. Or maybe some people thinking that when you're taking a pause, you are like losing courage. No. It's not like you are weak or you stop doing what you are doing. You just want to take a break and rest. Sometimes you take a break for this our online business, sometimes you take a break to learn. Go back to the training side to learn
Yes.
what maybe you don't know, or maybe to refresh your mind. Sometimes the training, you just need to go back there and refresh your mind. Or you need to pause, go to the leaders, find out certain things and come back. So taking that step back, pausing, is to just what? Get clarity. You pause to get clarity, and then you come back to make your mindset that I need a break, to rest, and then come back. When you pause, you have so many things that you learn before you can proceed to what you are doing. That is why we are talking about today, taking a step back. So we want you people to know that taking a step back doesn't mean that you quit or you are weak or you lose courage. No, it's just to take a break, to see what is truly matters,
Yes.
what is just matters about what you are doing, to learn more, to gain more knowledge, and come back to continue. Back to you, Miss Sonia.
Vida, you and I did not speak, but I'm saying to you some of the same thoughts that you're giving. That's what I have written here. That's what I have written down. So great minds are thinking alike. The thing is that we need, as humans, we do need to take a minute, to stop for a minute, to reset, refresh, and reevaluate. We do need to do that as human beings in every aspect of our life, in our business life, in our relationship or family life. We need to do that because we need to evaluate where we are and where we need to go. But for us to do that, we need to go back. We need to look back at sometimes mistakes that were made and how we can make things different going forward. So, as humans, it is great that we take a minute and to just step back for a minute, just stop. Just take a step back, just stop, reevaluate. So, for me doing that personally, it is me getting clarity. Clarity is the word that comes to mind when I think of this. I want to gain some clarity. So, now we are running, 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 going to our jobs, doing our business and everything. And sometimes there's something that we need to understand, but because we are in such a rush to complete this task or whatever, we don't take the minute to learn that well. So it is a great thing to just stop for a minute. I'm saying to you, everyone, this thing that we are saying can apply to every aspect of our life. And when we do that, we will recognize and realize that the people around us, we need to stop sometimes and to listen to what they're saying, hear something, get some clarity. Two words came to mind when I thought about this, when I got the topic. It was clarity and wisdom. We need some wisdom to go forward in our lives. And the thing is, if you gain wisdom, you would have gotten a whole lot. It is great to have wisdom. When you seek the wisdom of the Lord, He will direct you because sometimes you're running, 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 and you don't have the answer. But if you stop for a minute and you're talking and asking the Lord, He will give you the wisdom to solve the problem that you took so long to solve.
Yes.
Yes. So what I'm saying to you, we sometimes need to just stop for a minute and evaluate our lives and reevaluate where we are and where we need to be. So if I'm taking a minute, it doesn't mean that I'm a failure. It doesn't mean that I have failed in any way. It means that I, as a human, recognize that there's an issue and I need to solve it. And I cannot be running to solve it. I have to stop and look back at what I did and learn. Everything that we're doing in our life, Vida.
Yes.
Life, as far as I'm concerned, is not a race. Life is not a race. It is a process and it's an experience, and we need to learn the lessons as we go. The fact is that no one has a blueprint on life to say you need to live life like this. No, we're going to learn it as we go, and each and every one of us, we are humans, and we are going to live our lives individually. We are going to live our lives individually. So for us to live a good life and to learn the lessons that we need to learn, we have to stop for a minute and reevaluate and see where we are. So that is one thing. Go right ahead, Violet.
Yes. Sometimes you even got, when you are running, you don't even know that maybe you achieve your goal. When you pause, you see that, oh, maybe I have even gotten enough and I didn't even know. It's just like this. Oh, yes, you show gratitude when you pause, you sit down and you think where you are coming from and where you have gone far. Sometimes you need to thank God and show gratitude. Because when you don't pause and you are just running, chasing for the thing, you don't know that you have that blessing. Some people are there and they keep running for hours, crying, oh, I'm not this, I'm not it. Thank your God if you have gotten all the blessing. Somebody is there, you have not gotten half of what you have.
That's right.
When you pause and you sit down, you will see that, oh, God has even blessed me with all this and I didn't know. And I was even complaining. When you sit and think where you are coming from, where you have gotten to, you will see that you have achieved more and you don't even know, because you keep running, keep busy. You don't even have time to check your blessing. You're only looking for more. Meanwhile, you have more than what you think you have. But when you pause, you sit down and see that you have more, and all that, you get back your energy. When you pause, you regain more energy. When you stop, maybe I'm taking a break from my work. Sometimes this is our business, you need to take a break. When you take a break, you regain more energy from the break, and then you come back. And when you regain that more energy, you have more knowledge in making decision. Because
sure.
when you are tired, you can't make any decision. They'll ask you a simple question and you don't even know what to say. But when you rest, you have all the answers on your head, or even in your fingertips. So if when anybody asks you a question, or if it comes to decision making, you know where to pass. But when you are exhausted and you don't know what you are doing, there's no way that you are going to make that decision. So pausing doesn't mean that you are a failure, or you are weak, or you want to quit. No, you want to gain that energy, and you want to have that opportunity or have that knowledge of making that decision, and you want to show gratitude. When you pause, all that, you are going to get it, and you know that, oh, believing that what you are doing, even if you don't achieve it now, you achieve it tomorrow. Thank you.
Yes, that's a fact, Ryder. And the thing is, as you're saying that, a thought came to me to say, we gain wisdom, and when we gain this wisdom, we are now able to tell others, why don't you do it like this? Because we are now able to impact the lives of others, because we have walked a certain path and we now gain that knowledge, so someone else doesn't have to go that way. We can tell them that, listen, this is what, why don't you do it like this? Because we have already gone that route, we have seen it. So pausing for a minute, taking a minute or stepping back for a minute, doesn't mean failure. It is you re-evaluating, and that later you'll be able to tell somebody. The thing is also, I think that this helps in relationship too, because what it does is that when you take a step back, you are saying, you're listening, you're more open to what another person is saying. Because if you think you're running and you know everything, you will never take a minute to listen to the next person. But
Yes.
listening is great. It is great for you to listen, because instead of you now reacting to something that somebody said out of good, even your spouse may say something to you out of a good heart, but because you're so bent out of shape and so everything, you reacted in a bad way when you could have taken the time to respond. There's a difference. I always say that there's a difference with you reacting and responding. Reacting means that you just jump off the handle and you say anything that comes to your mind, and later you're saying you're sorry. But responding is you taking a minute to think about what you're saying, and then you say that. So many times, even in this, you stepping back for a minute, then you can evaluate the situation to say, this was coming from a good place, maybe even if it didn't come out the right way. So In life, we're dealing with people on a daily basis. If we're not even dealing with people in like customer service or all of that, we're dealing with people. We're dealing with humans. We interact with humans every day. And many times, this is telling us step back for a minute. Because if we do, we realize that that person may be hurting so badly, and that's why they are now pitching what they have onto us. But it's not for us now to react to what that person is saying, it's for us to respond. But we will never be able to do that unless we take a step back. Because if I am reacting, I will just say whatever comes to my mouth instead of me responding and taking a minute to say, to listen, and to see from where this is coming. So that is it. Another thing, when we stop for a minute, we will be so surprised at what we don't know, because we'll be open to learning. When we take a step back or we pause for a minute, we will be open to learning. And we use a word in our online business, it's coachable. You must be coachable. And I think that that applies to all our lives, that we are coachable. We must be people that are coachable. Someone should be able to tell you something, and you should be able to see the benefit in what they're telling you. So that is it. In this online business that we do, we really have a lot. We are taught so much to help us both in our personal and our professional life. And we are interacting with people every single day, whether it's our personal online business owners or it's someone else. We are interacting with people every single day. So it helps us to take a step back sometime and just look where that other person is coming from. And listening is a great thing here. When you take a step back, I'm telling you, you will be open to listen, because you will realize if you take a step back and just give another person a chance to say what they have to say, you will recognize that you don't know everything. and and you'll be willing to stop for a moment and listen to the other person's point of view. And I'm telling you, in relationship, whether it's personal relationship or business relationship, all these things are important, because I'm telling you, our character matters, and we need to recognize this. And because we could be the person who will say something to someone and they will never come back to an opportunity that would have changed your life forever. So we have to be so careful in our interaction, what we're doing, and remember that we're there. We're here for people. We're here to help to change people's lives. And we do that by giving them a chance to be who they are, for them to talk to us, for us to take a step back. When we show them this opportunity, we take a step back and we let them recognize and explore and be everything that they were created to be. Yes, Vida, over to you.
Yes, especially with the healthcare sector. So we take care of patient. If you don't listen to the patient and you just keep talking, maybe what the patient have to tell you, because even if the patient is sick, if the patient don't tell you that I'm in pain, you never feel the patient pain. You have to listen to the patient to tell you whatever he have, all his condition or all his story. So if you don't listen, there's no way that you are going to help the person. So the same thing to this our business. So when you pause, when the person is talking, you need to listen. That's why even if you go for interview, one of the big question they ask is the good listen. You have to listen to that person
Yes.
before you know what the person is asking. So in this our business, we have to listen. That is why sometimes we need to pause, take a break, listen. When I get up in the morning, I don't do anything. I just pause myself, go through all my notifications, my messages, answer them, listen to, look at what the person is saying. Maybe the person wants something, just a little bit idea, but because you keep jumping, you don't have time to listen to. You don't even have time to check through your messages and see all what the person have texted. But when you take that break, rest, and go through all that, you have learned and you'll be able to answer the person the right question to give the right answer to the person. So tonight, that is all what we have for anybody who is watching us and anybody who will be watching us later. We are inviting you, whatever that you are doing, and sometimes you need to take a break. Take that break, relax. Even in your job, some people keep working, they never take a vacation and just keep working. You are tired. Some people go to work, they don't even feel good. Instead of them coming back home to relax, they are still there working. Some people, they have to carry them from work to the hospital, to the emergency room. Why don't you rest? You need that rest to rest before you continue. I know some people say there's always what? More rest after death. But in life, we need rest to regain that cognitive level, to regain our strength, to have the knowledge to make a good decision and help others. So we are inviting anybody. If you have any question, just leave it at our comment section. And then if you want to know what we are doing, our links are there boldly. Both of us, click anybody link. Watch our free no cost webinar. Sonia, somebody asked a question that after 149, is there money involved? Can you help the person out, please?
Okay. Of course, 149, you will get, that is you coming into the business and learning for a full month. 149, you come in the business, you learn for a full month. You look around the community, you ask your questions, you get clarifications, all of that. You do that for a full month. If you decide that you want to stay in the business, fine. We welcome you to stay because you are now going to be your own business owner. And then if you decide you don't want to stay, it's fine. We are people of integrity. We give you your money back. It's refundable. So we want you to know that it's refundable. So if you want your money back, we'll refund it because we are people of integrity. If you want to be a part here, then you're on your way to becoming an online business owner. Of course, there is an investment that's involved. We can't tell you what it is because it's not one size that fits all. You can speak with the coaches who will tell you all that we have, and then you will make a decision. Of course, every one of us here has made an investment in ourselves. And that's why we can boast to you every day that we're online business owner. Yes, we are, because there is an investment that is involved, but you are the one that knows exactly where you are. So you speak with the coaches in person and they will tell you what the plans are and you can make a decision for yourself. Now, my friends, I want to ask you this question. Why wouldn't money be involved? Why wouldn't there be an investment? There is an investment in everything that you do in life. If you're going back to school, you have to invest. Anything, if you're going to start a mortar and brick business, there is an investment. So why wouldn't there be an investment in this? There is an investment because this is a real business. It's a real business where you have everything set up for you to succeed. You have a funnel, you have a website, you have coaches and mentors, you have video-based training. You have all of that here. This is a real business. And my friends, the great thing about this online business is that 80% is done for you already as an automated system. 80%. 20% is what you need to come every day, show up and do for yourself. And I'm telling you, any investment that you make in yourself is an investment that is well spent. Well spent. I want you to understand that in this online business, this is transferable. You can later give this to your children for them to be earning money. It's a business and it will be generating money years upon years upon years, and you can give this over. You can transfer it to a family member, a friend, whoever you wish. You can transfer your business over. It's a legitimate business. It's a business that's online, but it's a legitimate business where you are able to do everything, and it's transferable. So this is wealth building. It's generational wealth that's been built here. But I would like to ask you, why wouldn't an investment be needed? In everything that we do, there's an investment that we have to make, whether it's time, money, love, anything we have to invest. So I want you to know this evening that whatever you're doing, you're investing. But my friends, the best investment that you can make is in yourself. Make an investment in yourself. So wherever you are right now, whatever you are doing right now, and if you are not you're not doing the right thing, or if you think that whatever you're doing is not working for you, this is the time for you to take a pause and ask yourself the question, am I doing something that will make a difference in my life later? And get the clarity to make a wise decision. Now, almost 3 years ago, I made this decision, and I'm not sorry that I did. I've made some great decisions in my life, and this is one of them. So I am so grateful that I'm a part of this online business, and you can be too. The only thing, or the only stepping stone, the only thing that's stopping you is you. You are the only person stopping you. Because guess what? God has already given you gifts and talents. Listen, don't go back with them. Use them up in this earth to help somebody else, to help yourself, and to help someone else. So, what I would say to you, go on our free webinars. It's free. You're learning everything you need to learn free every Tuesday and Thursday, or you can sign on to Vida or myself and reach out to us, and we'll tell you more about it. But I'm saying to you, it's free, where you're getting great information that can help you to change your life. And after you've done that, you take a step of faith and make a decision for your life. No one is able to make that decision for you but you. So go ahead this evening, check these things out, and make a decision. Guys, I want to remind you, this is July. This is the end of July. One more day for July to be done. So you cannot be sitting on the fence. You need to be making some decision that will change your life forever. This is a life-changing business, and you can check it out. Thank you. Vida, over to you.
A little bit about the 149. When you pay the 149, because the first video you are going to watch is free. By putting your name and email, it is free. But the first video explains the basic of the business to you. But when you pay the 149 is going to explain deeper all the information you need to know, how much you are going to earn. Everything that is in the business is going to reveal to you. That is why they ask you to pay the 149. And you are going to be member of the community. You will see how others are ending, what others are doing. And if you need to continue, you continue. If you say, oh no, after paying the 149, I'm still not interested, you have 30 days guarantee. We give your 149 to you. So anybody having doubt about this is the explanation of the 149. So we thank you for watching us and sticking to us. Anybody, all those people who have watched out, thank you so much. And next week at this time, come here, we are here.
Yes.
We are inviting you Tuesday and Thursday for our webinar for those who are interested and you have questions. When you click our link today, they're going to be sending you all the link that you can go to that webinar every Tuesday and every Thursday. You can ask questions. It's live. You can raise your hand and they'll give you the opportunity to ask any question that you want.
Sure.
The business, just to be sure of what you are doing. You have to do your own research and continue. So if you want to pay if you have any question and you still have doubt, you can text us, you can call us, go to Facebook. We are on Facebook now. YouTube, you can get us and ask any question that you want if you want any clarification. So thank you this evening, and we'll see you next time when we come live.
Bye. Yes, thank you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.